So when a COE student is about to graduate in the last year, he is expected to develop a project where he sums up everything he learned in the different courses. So here's one such project that involves knowledge in computer networks, in the Internet of Things, and RFID technology, and embedded systems and sensing, all together in one project. So in this project, we're designing a smart bracelet, which is supposed to track who are the contacts that a person have been with. Um, for example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, it is very useful to know who you were exposed to in order to identify those who may be infected. If someone is infected, he can inform those who are infected and let them test to better contain the infections. So in this project, we're resembling the design of a bracelet using two Raspberry Pis. Those Raspberry Pis, each of them sends beacons, which are just messages, random messages, periodically. If two come to be close together, they will hear each other's transmission. Not only that, they can also detect or approximate the distance that the other Raspberry Pi is at. And if somebody is crosses the line of 2 meters, then his tag is registered. Now, to protect the identity of people, we don't send IP addresses or Bluetooth addresses or anything that allow identification of the person. Alternatively, we just send random numbers. Now, every Raspberry Pi will hear some random numbers. They're unique to everyone, so they will just keep these stored locally, but they don't know who that other bracelet is. Now, when someone is infected, it's going to send its address or numbers that it used to the cloud, to a cloud service, and that cloud service will let everyone know, who has been in contact with that person, know that that person is has been infected without invading the privacy of anyone. So if somebody is infected, we also have an RFID tag, as you see here. Now we're resembling this with a reader and a tag. That's the RFID tag. Now the status of the person will be written into the tag, and that tag can be used to control access to certain premises. For example, when somebody goes to work, we don't need to check his temperature manually. He can just use a scanner to detect if he is at a high risk or otherwise. The project also includes a module that senses someone's vital signs. So using knowledge of the temperature of the person, when he coughs, using a sound sensor, we can identify if somebody is also at risk. And therefore, all this together is fed into some machine learning knowledge or engine to identify or categorize people based on their to basically predict if they are at risk or not, and therefore better protect and contain and control the pandemic. So that was one project, and it was successfully implemented as seen here.